جبتي الجمال زينك انت يا سلام مرة واحدة شفتك حسيت انا بالغ.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be how to change bad habits. It's completely normal to have bad habits in your life and throughout your routine, throughout your life. So in this video, I'm just going to be telling you how to change the bad habits into the good habits. Let's get started. By the way, a little disclaimer, if you guys can hear any noise in the background, that's just construction work, sorry about it. And also, I tried to adjust the light into the camera, so if it's a bit, so sorry, just bear with me guys. But yeah, the first one to how to change bad habits is waking up late. This is a very, very common one. Everyone does this, okay? I even do it sometimes, and I certainly had this a lot around Ramadan time, and I'm starting to change it up. Waking up late is like, you can watch late at night, you could be on your phone late at night, you could talk to your friends late at night, you can go out and come back late, and it literally will just make your sleeping pattern really, really bad, and it will just make you start waking up really, really late. When you start waking up really, really late, you actually procrastinate and you're not motivated to do anything the next day. Your routine gets floppy, you'll not be able to get work and things done. So it's important to sleep right on time, a good decent time. Another thing as well, waking up late, is your mood swings. You get really moody, you get migraines, you get headaches. I definitely struggle a lot from low iron, and I definitely struggle from my heart rate builds up really high. I get really, really moody as well when I haven't had so much sleep. And as well, because I do have a son, I feel like if I wake up really, really late and I don't have so much sleep, I mean, personally for me, it's impossible for me to wake up late because I always have to be up early for him. But if I don't get enough sleep for him, I get moody, and it's just not really healthy for me and my body, because I have to do so much for my child, let alone for myself. So it's so important to get enough sleep because it's so much healthy for you and your body. So those are the two stuff for common in bad habit. How to change the bad habits: sleep at a reasonable time, okay? How to sleep at a reasonable time is so easy. Just sleep at like 10, 11 max, and then you'll be able to wake up really good, decent time. That's a really common thing. That's a really simple answer I can give you. The next one that can change the bad habits of waking up late or sleeping late is leaving your phone next door. This really, really helps. I started to do this before, but then I kind of stopped it because obviously in the night we do get, we get distracted. We like to be on our phones, and it's impossible for our phones not to be next to us. So what I do, like a little strategy, I leave my phone in the living room and I put it on loud. So if there is an emergency, and because I know a lot of people are going to be like, but what if there's an emergency? What if I can't hear my phone? Put it in the next room, leave it on loud, and if there is an emergency, that person will continue to call you. No matter what, they will call you. But a good strategy for waking up, making yourself not to wake up late, is leaving the phone in the next room. And that way you won't be constantly on your phone. You won't have to think to go on your phone, and it will force you to get up early in the morning for you to go all the way to the living room to go check your phone. So it kind of works. If you want to try it out, I've tried it out, it actually does work. I always wake up very early. As soon as I wake up, I go straight into that living room. I don't even procrastinate to get out of bed. I stretch and go right out, and I go to check my phone. So that's the thing that is useful for, waking up early and also sleeping early, because your phone is not next to you and you won't get distracted to be gone on your phone. Someone's ringing you, answer it, ping, ping, ping on Snapchat, on Instagram. So it's just easier to get your sleep on time and your body to rest. The next one of bad habits is bad diet. This one is very common as well. Everyone likes to eat junk food, okay? From time to time, you're allowed to eat junk food. You're allowed to spoil yourself. That's okay. But when it comes to eating junk food all the time, it's very unhealthy and it's not good for your body. And it's definitely not good for those who actually go gym. Because imagine you go in gym, having a specific routine, and then randomly you start eating junk again. You're just going to go 10 times back, and you're just going to destroy all of the hard work you've done. So having a bad diet is really bad, like I said again, for your health and etc. Having a bad diet as well leads to insecurities. It makes you, it gives you the weight that you don't want. Then it leads to insecurities. People start looking at themselves in the mirror and they don't like what they're seeing. It starts leading to depression. It starts leading to insecurities. It starts leading to health problems. So instead of, you know, having a bad diet every day, why don't you compromise it? Why don't you have a full week of health diet, and then maybe one day out of the weekend you just eat junk food, like for one day? Like, compromise it, do it right, and then reward yourself at the end, and you actually feel so much better. Another thing as well for bad diet is wasting money. When it comes to ordering takeaway every day, that is a waste of money. I've done this in the past. Do you know how much money like wastes because of I'm just ordering, and that's not good. And if you cook more, you save a lot of money more, and you also put nutrients and on in your body. So that's like a positivity, you know. Stop wasting money, stop spending money on takeaway every single day. The money you go, like, think of it this way: if you're about to order a takeaway, right? Say you order 6 wings and chips, right, and a Coke. It's so good in the meantime. Or you order McDonald's or KFC, it's so good in the meantime. But when you finish your whole food, you'll be full up, and then you're like, oh my god, I feel sick, I kind of regret ordering that. But then again, you finished your whole food, it doesn't last throughout the day. You literally order it, eat it, and it's gone. Money's gone, food is gone, that's it. Nothing is there to be left over. But if you cook, you save money, and you actually have leftovers for the next morning. So you're kind of saving. It's a win-win at the end of the day. But ordering food, it's just not good for yourself. It's not good for your health. And like I said, you can compromise. You can order food sometimes, but the other times you have to start, you know, cooking. But it just, honestly, it's not good. It wastes your money, and it's just not realistic, you know, in the long term. It proves that you're a bit lazy to cook. So how to change that is just eat healthy, okay? Eat healthy, make sure you're putting healthiness into your body, the nutrients into your body, okay? And then also to change the bad habits of, you know, ordering food. Meal prep, I do it. I always cook food, and then I prep the leftovers for the next morning. It saves money, you still eat healthy, and it's just a win-win situation. A next bad habit that people have is the most important one, I can't even describe, is motivation. This is the biggest one, okay? Sometimes there are days where we are lazy. It links to my first one. If you don't have enough sleep, you're not going to be able to get up in the morning and motivate yourself to do the work that you need to do. You know, we lack motivation, we want to be lazy, we want to be in bed all day, we want to be watching, scrolling on Instagram or whatever. That's not the mindset that we want to have, okay? We want to achieve our goals. We want to be successful. So, in order to do that, we have to get up in a bright early time and be motivated and dedicated to the work that we are going to do. So, by doing that, you have to actually have a good routine. What also comes with being motivated is doing something you love. If you do something that you don't love, or you're just doing it for the fun of it, or you're just doing it so you can get money, that is going to make you more stressful, and it's also going to not motivate you that much. So I recommend you do something that you enjoy. For example, me, I love doing YouTube. I love doing content for you guys, and I love doing it for myself. That is going to motivate me to wake up and do it every single day. If you do something you're not liking and you're not enjoying, that's not going to motivate you. You're going to be so stressed, you're going to be so lazy, and you're going to wake up every morning like, oh, I can't be asked to do this, I don't like it, I hate it. And that's not the good mindset to have to push you and motivate you to do your dream job. So I can't stress this enough. Do something that you like, do something that you enjoy and that you're happy with, because that will put you in the mindset to motivate you every single day. So how to change these bad habits? They're very easy. The step one is make a plan, okay? So for me, I like to make a plan or routine every single day. So today I made a plan. So I always do it before I go to bed. I plan out my day for the morning. So I will wake up, I'll cook myself breakfast, I'll cook Zayn breakfast, I will, then write what I need to do for him. And then I'll write a separate plan to me. I need to wash clothes, fold clothes, I need to film video, I need to edit video, I need to upload a video. So make a plan of all the things that you need to do. That way you have a plan, you know what you need to do. That will make you motivated to wake up in the morning and do everything, because everything is clear and in order for you to do it. Okay, the next thing as well is make it in a fun way for you to be motivated. So for example, if you're, I don't know, say for example, you can make mood boards, okay? Make mood boards, make posters, and then write like to-do lists and make it more decorative, so that way when you stick it on the wall, you'll see it on your wall and you'll just love to look at it, and it's make it more eye-catching for you to look at and be like, I'm so excited to do this, instead of making it boring and plain, and every time you can't be asked to, like, for example, like, do something that will make you stare at it all the time. Because if you do something plain Jane, you're not going to want to look at it, you're not going to want anything to do with it, and that's not going to make you motivate yourself. So if you do something that's really fun and colourful, you're going to want to look at it every day, and you're going to want to be excited to do it every single day. This one is also a good one to help you motivate, is inspire yourself, okay? Inspire yourself and look at your surroundings. So for me, for example, if I want to make a video, I will go through YouTube and I will see the people that are doing similar videos to me, and I'll kind of watch their videos, see what they got going on, not to copy it, but to inspire me, okay? So what else? I'll go, it's a nice beautiful day out, I'll go take a walk, I'll go take Zane to the park. I might see something outside that might give me a video idea. Last time I went to the park and it was super beautiful and it was so nice and hot. We had a nice picnic, and I was looking around and there was a lot of girls in dresses, because obviously it's winter. It was not winter, but it was cold, and not everyone was in dresses, but this day was specifically hot and everyone was in dresses. And I was looking at it and I was like, wait, I might have a good fashion video to do. And I realized I ordered from Temu, which I showed you guys, and I had like 3 dresses in. So that kind of gave me an idea and inspired me to make a fashion video. So go out, do things, look for things that are related to what you are doing in your work or what you're planning to do, and let that inspire you. So when that inspires you, it will motivate you to get up and do the work. Next one is messy environments. I can't express this enough. I'm messy sometimes. It's completely normal, okay? It's completely normal to drop something, leave something on the floor, say to yourself you're going to get it, and you don't get it. But let me tell you one thing, a messy environment is the worst habit of all, because when we get into that messy habit, we will get used to it, and then it starts to interrupt the way we work, okay? I don't like to work in a messy environment. I don't like to cook in a messy kitchen. When your area is messy, your environment is messy, it makes you moody, it makes you procrastinate, not motivated to do your work, and it's just the worst. And it also gets you into the habit of leaving things in a messy way. Change these bad habits and make it into a good habit. The first one is clean every time you wake up, okay? The first thing that you need to do is before, like obviously after you look on your phone or whatnot, clean your house, your environment, your YouTube space, the place that you want to work. Clean that environment, make sure it's clean, spotless, so that way you will concentrate and you're more functional to work. If it's a messy environment, you're not going to be able to work. So the first thing is to make sure your environment is nice and clean. Next one to change your bad habits is always put things back to avoid being messy in the first place. So I'll give you an example. And everyone does this, okay? Everyone does this. When you eat your dish, we put it and leave it in the sink, and we say to ourselves, I'll go clean it in the next 2 hours. But we don't. We leave it in the sink for like probably a day or in the couple hours. No, if you leave that one dish, then you're going to leave the second dish, and you're going to leave the second dish, and you're going to leave the second dish, and then it's going to pile up. To avoid that messy environment, as soon as you finish your dish, you put it in the sink and you clean it and you put it away. That way, there won't be any mess for you to clean, okay? Pick yourselves up. That's a common thing that everyone does, and I do as well. We always take off our clothes, throw it on the bed, and clean it up later on. Don't throw it on the bed. As soon as you come into the house and take off your clothes, you put them back in your wardrobe or you put them in the wash. That's how you make the environment stay clean and tidy for you. If you just start being floppy and messy, you're going to be used to doing that, and then your environment is going to be messy, and then that's just going to make you unmotivated, procrastinate, it's going to make you moody, it's going to make you lazy, because you're used to that environment. So before doing things, like throwing clothes on the floor, leaving your dirty dishes in the sink, just clean after yourselves. That way you'll never have a messy environment. Last one but not least, how to compromise friends, going out / work. This one was actually kind of the one that I wanted to add in, because I feel like it's kind of important. I feel like some days people find it so hard how to compromise work than going out with friends. It's okay to go out with your friends. It's okay to have a night out. Listen, I'm all for someone that works all the time so hard for their money and decides to want to have a night out. That is completely fine. That is what you're meant to do, because there are some days where I work so much and then I say to myself, do you know what? I'm going to have 2 days of a lazy day, because I deserve that, and it's so important for you to have that extra day to rest because your body needs to relax. You need to relax. If you keep piling on work so many times, it's so unhealthy for you, and one day you're just going to collapse. So you need to always take it easy if you're doing so much at once. To change that bad habit, you're going to compromise going out and doing the work. So say, for example, you have Monday to Friday going to work, and then you have Saturday, Sunday to do whatever you want. You can go with your friends, do whatever you want. Go do your nails, go get your hair done, pamper yourself. You deserve those 2 days off because you had Monday to Friday to work. If you are a full-time YouTuber, for example, okay, you still have that Monday to Friday off. Obviously, it's very different because you're not outside, you're at home, for example, and you're planning videos. But set a routine like for me, I'll have 10, so I'll wake up at 9, and 9 is the hour that I have to sort out my kid, okay? So that is the 1 hour that I sort out my kid. Then 10, I start to film, okay? 11, I have 11:15, I have a break. 11 to 11:15, I have a break, and then onwards, I go back to carry on with my filming or to edit the video, okay? And then I do the next task at 12 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, I have an hour break. So I have a lunch, for example. Then I go back to work, and the deadline finishes by 7 o'clock. So set out a routine for you from your week. And then on the weekend, you can do whatever you want. That's how you should compromise work with friends, because trust me, you're going to get into the habit of, like, especially if you have like a home job, you do 2 hours, 3 hours of work, and then your friend calls you, and then you go out. No. You should be in the mindset where work is work and friends are friends, and going out is going out, and you compromise them, and you don't mix the two. Don't mix pleasure with business. Always remember that. So it's a bad habit. We always do it, especially like, if you're revising, but then you forget revising and you go out, have coffee with your friend. No, revise those hours and then reward yourself later on. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy the bad habits and how to overcome those bad habits and change it into good habits. Please subscribe and like, leave your comment on the comment below, and also tell me what you want to see from me on the comment below, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.